Can you hear me? I had the microphone turned off by accident. Hi, Maxime. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Toha. Hi, Nadir. How are you guys? It's been a while. Bambi. Hi, Bambi. Hi, Rafael. Hello from Spain. ¿Cómo estás? We missed your live stream last week. Estoy muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Bambi, it's midnight here. Wow, it's so late. 너무 늦게. That means too late in Korean. Toha, how have you been? I have been well. I have a lot of life changes with specifically my job and my career. And I will give you the update when things are finalized, but I have a lot of new adventures coming my way in regards to my career. And it's all good things. And I'm sorry that I missed the live stream last week. I was taking rest, or I was resting, because I wanted to give myself permission to chill out. Chill out. For my birthday. It was my birthday on September 4th, which was about a week and a half ago. So what did I do? I don't remember. Let me look at my calendar so that I can be reminded what I did. So last Sunday, oh yeah, I forgot. I went to a kimchi making class. Do you know kimchi? Give me a heart if you know the Korean food called kimchi. So I made kimchi with my friends, and I will post about it soon. See, here are my friends. Hold on, I'll show you a photo. My friends. And in front of us, we were testing out different styles of kimchi. Here you go. And we had, oh, that's me. So I'm going to use this video to create a YouTube Shorts video so that I can share my Korean culture with you. We took the class at a restaurant. It's a Korean restaurant that focuses on fermentation. Let me write this word down for you. Fermentation is probably a new word for everyone. Who knows the word fermentation? I will be very surprised if you know it. Fermentation is the process of when a food has live good bacteria and it turns into a different kind of food. So for example, kimchi. Kimchi is a cabbage. Do you know what cabbage is? Cabbage is like lettuce. I will show you a picture. This is cabbage, but there's a Korean style of cabbage used for kimchi. And after the cabbage is seasoned and fermented, it looks like this. I love kimchi. It's one of my favorite foods. Let's see if I can pull up a dialogue or a diagram of fermentation. So this is showing different types of fermentation. So for example, this is a pickle. So that's one kind of fermentation. This is alcoholic fermentation. So beer, wine, vodka, any kind of alcohol is fermentation. This one, so how do I pronounce this? Acetic? Acetic fermentation. I don't know what that is. My guess is fermentation for kimchi is this process, maybe lactic fermentation. So this is what happens with the chemistry of it. I am not a scientist. So that's all I can show you. But this is fermentation. Okay, now I will read the comments to see who knows what fermentation is. Okay, lots of comments. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Ayrton Sidar, hello. Hi, Ayrton. Dav. Oh, you are my friend from Israel. Hi. How are you? Thank you for joining. Gaetano, hi, Bo. How are you? I'm doing very well, Gaetano. Grazie mille. Sasha, hello. Selim Yildiz, hello. Hi. I have a friend with a name I cannot pronounce in a different language, but hello. Sorry, I turned off my mic. Bruno says hello. We have Alex says hello. Toha, I'm good. We miss your lives so much. I know 2 weeks feels like a really long time since being on a live stream. I missed you guys. Go. Hi, I am from Iraq. Hello. Mohammed Zaman. Hola. Nadir, we miss you, teacher. I missed you guys as well. Farid Kachai, please make me up to talk for something interest. I think your statement or your sentence means to come up with an interesting topic to talk about, which I will shortly. So right now I'm focusing on fermentation and kimchi. I'm reading the comments to see who knows what kimchi is. Mohammed Zaman, how are you, ma'am? I'm doing well. Justine, hi, Justine. For me, this live stream is part of my Sunday schedule. That makes me really happy. Thank you for fitting me into your schedule and making me a part of your weekly routine. Everyone's time is valuable and your time is important. So I appreciate you taking the time to support me, and I hope that I am helping you with your English. Louise, good morning. Louise from Brazil. Tudo bem? How are you? Maxime, can you describe what ingredients kimchi has. Excellent. I can try. Okay, so I'm going to look up kimchi ingredients. Ah, here we go. This is perfect. So kimchi has cabbage, which is the main ingredient. I have to hold it like this. Hold on, my light. Okay, kimchi, water, Asian pear. This is very specific, so not any kind of pear. It has to be Asian pear, which is very sweet. Garlic, daikon. However, in Korean, they do not call it daikon because daikon is a Japanese word. So I think in Korean it's takun. I know I have a Korean friend in here. Someone Korean in here, please correct me if I'm wrong. Ginger, onion. Oh, oops, I must have clicked it. Oh, here it is. Carrot, glutinous rice flour. So glutinous means that the rice is really sticky. I think that's the simplest way that I can describe. Sugar, salt, shrimp paste. Not all kimchi has the shrimp paste. The southern part of South Korea, so the southern part, there is a city called Busan, which is by the water. So they will definitely use shrimp paste because they eat a lot of seafood. Fish sauce. I don't know if Koreans put fish sauce in their kimchi. Chili flakes and scallions. Was this visual helpful? Do you like to see the ingredients laid out like this in a diagram? Give me a heart if you liked this diagram. Thank you, Maxime, for the question. Okay, Farid. Hello, teacher. Hello. Toha, I already know how to make kimchi. Wow. Toha, you're more Korean than me. I am really good at eating kimchi, but I'm not really a good cook. I have never given myself an opportunity to become a good cook because I prefer to eat rather than to cook. Luis Isidoro, congratulations. I think you were saying congratulations for my birthday last week. Thank you very much. I am 37 years old now. I'm almost 40. It's happening. um, Toha. But I know that kimchi is a traditional Chinese meal. Thank you for your comment. Nadir, teacher. Farid, it's my friend, and he is teacher of French. Oh, bonjour, Farid. Comment allez-vous? Je vais bien aujourd'hui. I said, hello, Farid. How are you? I'm good today. Maxime, in Russian, fermentation almost sounds the same. Let me come closer to the screen so I can read this word. Fermentacia. Fermentacia? Like that? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you for your comment, Maxime. Alex, you look so good at 8 a.m. I'm normally look very sleepy in the morning. Well, I woke up at 7 and I made sure that I looked presentable for 8 a.m. So, but thank you for the compliment. And I do have a slight correction on your statement, your sentence. You said, I'm normally look very sleepy in the morning. It should be, I normally look very sleepy. Not I'm, but it was very close. Next comment, Amadeo Helobo from Poland. I prepare kimchi on my own. I have recipe from internet. Can you show us your favorite recipe for kimchi? Well, I don't have a favorite recipe, but I have a favorite type of kimchi, which is called gakdugi. Gakdugi. It's a radish style kimchi. It has a crunch. Who knows the word crunch? Give me a heart if you know the word crunch. So there's different types of gakdugi. There's the cubed gakdugi. Cubed is like squares. So squares, that's the cubed gakdugi. And then sometimes you will see it shredded like this. Shredded means that you take the radish. Let me show you radish. Hold on. Radish. Oh, hold on. Radish. So you take the radish and then you take a mandolin. A mandolin, I will describe it and then I will show you a photo. Mandolin is a tool and it has sharp holes. You take the radish and you that's a mandolin. So if you want to create this style of kimchi, you can shred it in the mandolin. Mandolin. Oh, not to be confused with this mandolin. But this is what I mean. This one, mandolin. I think it's called a mandolin. Let's see what they call it. Oh, it's mandolin. Mandolin with the E. E at the end. There we go. Mandolin. So if you type this word without the E, it's the guitar, it's the instrument. But this is the kitchen tool, mandolin, but it's like mandolin. So radish kimchi is my favorite, and sometimes you will see it. One moment, radish kimchi. You will see it like this in a more pure form. Pure, what I mean by pure, 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 is it's not cut up so much. or sliced so much. It's only cut into its normal shape, but in smaller pieces. Okay, so that is my favorite kind of kimchi, radish kimchi, also known as gakdugi. Oh, great. My Korean friend answered my question. 감사합니다, which means thank you in Korean. So Pambi says, I am Korean. Fermentation is called 발효 in Korean. Thank you so much for educating me and teaching me and the rest of your fellow students here. I'm going to take a picture of your comment and send it to my parents so that they can be excited that I'm talking about the Korean culture on my live stream. So I'm going to take a photo. I am Korean. Fermentation is 발효. Thank you. Maxime says, I visited Grodno region 5 to 7 September and tried their craft beer. It was tasty. Where is Grodno? Let's see. Grodno. Oh, Belarus. Okay, that's where you're from. Got it. So this is Grodno. Nice. And you visited the region and you tried their craft beer. Maxime, I have one small correction in your sentence, and it's a difficult, I guess, grammar rule. You typed there, THERE, and there is different from there, THEIR. So here you go. Hold on. One moment. So you chose this second one. You said, I tried their craft beer. When you speak it, I understand. And because I'm a native English speaker, when I read your sentence, I understand. But this there is the correct there to use. A lot of native English speakers make this mistake as well. So let's just quickly go over the difference between there, and there. So the first one means it is belonging to them. So I tried their craft beer. The second one, there, refers to location. So, for example, I went there to try the craft beer. Third one is there, which is a contraction of they are. So you could say, they're making beer right now. Was that helpful? I'll show you one more time. They're belonging to them. There refers to location. They're a contraction of they are. Let's see what the rule says, or the trick and the tip. Hello there. Get clear on the meaning of there and use there for everything else. I was reading this tip here. I don't think that's very helpful. So that's my lesson of there, and there. I actually made a YouTube short about this a long time ago. So go check it out if you need it. No, Vav, Dave. Oh, okay. Sorry. So my friend from Israel, I pronounced your name as Dav, but it's Dave. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. MD Sohan Babu. Ma'am, I really like your accent, but do you know a teacher named Tiffany? She is from America and she teaches English on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is Speak English with Tiffany. I do not, but I will look it up. Speak English with Tiffany. Oh, yes, I know her. I like her videos. She's very friendly, and maybe I should do a collaboration video with her. I'll send her an email. Gaetano, fermentation in Italian is fermentazione. Fermentazione. Lily, love you from Kurdistan. Wow. I think you're my very first Kurdistan subscriber. How do you call someone from Kurdistan? Kurdistanese? Kurdistan? Let me know. How do you call someone from Kurdistan? Louise, send a hello to Brazil. Thanks to all. Oi? Is that how you say hi in Portuguese? Hello to my Brazilian subscribers on here. Thank you for your support. Raphael, the word ferment comes from the Latin fervere, which means to boil. Fascinating. Or maybe it's fervere. Fervere is probably correct. Aya Amora, salam alaikum. I think that means hello. Hello. Thank you for joining. Papa Mo, hello from Myanmar. Hello. Let's see. Mohammed Zaman, I am your fan. Thank you for being my fan. Louise, tudibem. Tudibem. Farid, can you talk Korean speech 1 or 2 words? I can try. 안녕하세요. 저희 이름이 김보나예요, or 김보나입니다. So I said, hello, my name is Kim Pona, which is my Korean name. 저는 김치 너무 좋아요, which means I love kimchi a lot. Bambi, 당근. Oh, right. Carrot is 당근. My Korean friend Bambi, how do you say daikon in Korean? I was getting carrot and daikon confused in Korean. Mohammed, your face is shining like the sun. Is it? It's all the lights. I have a light here. I have a light here. I have a light there. Let's see. Farid, soupe de poisson, fish sauce. Merci beaucoup pour le mot. I said, thank you very much for the word. Le mot de vocabulaire, the word of vocabulary. Mohammed, he really cares about my study because he wants us to see successful women. Are you, Mohammed, are you talking about Farid, I think? Farid, bonjour, je vais bien et vous? Je vais très bien, merci beaucoup. So Farid said, hello, I'm doing well, and you? And I said, I'm doing really well. Thank you very much. I have someone with the username, it could be ITT or LTT. Hi, good evening. Good evening to you. Gaetano, there are a lot of ingredients in kimchi. I've never had the chance to try, but I think it's very good. F- Um, with kimchi, you either love it or you hate it. There is nothing in between because it has a very pungent smell and taste. Who knows the word pungent? Give me a heart if you know the word pungent. This is an advanced word. Here, let's turn it this way. Pungent. Pungent means having a sharp, strong taste or smell. Pungent. Similar words are strong, powerful. Those are good words. Let's see if I can show you an image of pungent. Ah, yes, pungent. So kimchi has a pungent smell and taste. So you either love it or you hate it. Pungent. I hope you learned something new from that. Pokemon Clodo game. Hi, Bo, your vacation in Scottsdale looked amazing. Who is watching my Scottsdale, Arizona videos? I have more to come. I think I have two more. And I had a really great time in Scottsdale. I got to see my uncle and my friends, and also my uncle's son and his wife and their two kids. Who remembers my uncle's amazing story that I shared 2 weeks ago when he came to the United States? I shared that he learned English. It was probably in the 1980s. He learned English during his plane ride over to America from Korea. So while he was in the airplane, he read his favorite Korean book, and then he read the English version. And this is how he learned English. And when he arrived for his job, he became a janitor. I'll show you a janitor. This is a janitor. So he was a custodian or janitor, and he was working at a semiconductor facility. And I remember last time when I asked you, who knows what a semiconductor is? I was very surprised by how many people knew what a semiconductor what a semiconductor was. Semiconductor. So this is a semiconductor. And let's see if I can get a very easy definition. A semiconductor is a material with electrical conductivity. That's a hard word to say. Conductivity between that of a conductor and an insulator. So let's see if I can show you the visual again. What is it? Semiconductor, what is it? Okay, these visuals aren't very helpful because I still don't quite understand. But what I do know is Semiconductors are in all electronics, including cars or vehicles and home appliances like refrigerators and lights. So while my uncle was working as a janitor in a semiconductor facility, he was fascinated by the idea of creating his own invention, his own semiconductor. So he purchased the patent from Intel of their microchip. I will show you in case you don't know what Intel is. Intel computer. So this is the company Intel, and he purchased the patent of their microchip so he could study it. And from that microchip, he invented a semiconductor. He invented a semiconductor. He presented his prototype, which is the invention, the physical invention before you sell it. He presented the prototype to the owner of the semiconductor factory to see if he would be interested in purchasing this from him. And the owner said, no. My uncle really believed in himself. He believed that he had a powerful new invention. So he took his prototype and he went door to door, which means that he tried to sell his invention to other companies. Nobody accepted it. And because of that, he started his own company in 1980 something, like 1985. And he is the first Korean American company to go public in the stock market. So his company is in the stock market. He is extremely successful. And I learned that his invention, his semiconductor robot, is in every single semiconductor factory around the world. Isn't that crazy? Who understood my story? Give me hearts, heart, 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 if you understood my story. I'm just looking up. So this is not his company, but when I visited his facility, he had these. They are like robots, semiconductor robots. So his robots are all around the world. I admire my uncle very much. Admire means to look up to. I appreciate his hard work. And when I told him that I have a YouTube channel, I am a YouTuber and I have a lot of subscribers, he was very proud of me. So I hope you enjoyed this story. Who enjoyed it? Heart, 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 if you enjoyed. Okay, I will go back down to the comments. Um, Bunyamin, hello from Istanbul. Merhaba, how are you? Iano, how are you, Bo? Hi, good to see you. Farid, DZ Nadir, copy, I have understand. Okay, Farid and Nazir are having a conversation. I love that. Alex, thank you for correcting me. It's really important for me. I will not be a I will be able not to make mistakes while I speak or write. You're very welcome. I do have one more small correction there. So the second sentence should say, I will not be able to. You wrote, I will be able not. This is very difficult, but it's I will not be able to. Nadir, charaded in French is râpé. Charaded. Oh, cabbage? Do you mean cabbage? Hi, Sophia and Rodrigo from Costa Rica. In Costa Rica, we name mandolina. Oh, gracias for your mensaje. Gracias por su mensaje. Thank you for your message. Tengo razón. Am I correct? Is this right? Grace Mary Thomas. Hi, dear. How are you? Hi, Grace. Grace Mary. I don't think I've seen your name before, so thank you for joining. Gaetano. Mandolin is also a typical Neapolitan musical instrument. Ooh, I had no idea that the origin of the mandolin instrument is from Naples? Is Neapolitan? Is Neapolitan Naples? Please help me, Gaetano. Okay, I'm going to read the comments a little bit faster because I have a lot today. I have a lot. Let's see. Amadeo, thank you for your answer. I will try to make radish kimchi. You're very welcome. Einstein, I feel I have been improving in speaking. Really helped me so much for your videos. I'm so glad. So, Einstein, I like your username. Your sentence says, really helped me so much for your videos. You just have to switch the words around a little bit. It should say, your videos really helped me so much. So, your videos really helped me so much instead of really helped me so much for your videos. Farid, there. Oh, giving me a little French lesson. Actually, this is very useful for me. So there equals l'heure, and there equals là-bas. Who else speaks French here? Who understood me? MD Sohan Babu, are you a native English speaker? Yes, I am. I started learning English at the age of 3. Maxime, I confused the word order. I meant I tried the craft beer there. Yes, exactly. Thank you for following up to your comment, Maxime. Oh, yes. My name is okay. So my friend from Israel, your name is David. Now I know. Thank you. You could say Kurdish people. Ah, Lily, thank you. I knew that. I forgot. So people from Kurdistan are called Kurdish people. Thank you. Goated Aren. Hi, I am from Nepal. Hello. Thank you for joining. Venuka. Hello. Mohammed, you're my first best teacher. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your compliment, and I am happy to hear that my English is helping you, my English lessons. Connie, hi, Bo, I am late. Thank you for joining. No problem if you are late. A lot of people tend to join my live streams a little bit late, so it's not a problem. Toha, It's such a great explanation about the words there, and there. Thank you. It's very insightful. You're very welcome. Um, Hello, how are you, my friend? I cannot read your username. It is in a different language, but hello. Brian Maldonado, hi from Puerto Rico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Maxime, Arizona is amazing state. I think Arizona is good. I would not live there because I do not like the desert. The desert is too dry and too hot for me. I prefer more of the humid type weather where there's moisture in the air. Einstein, yes, I learned semiconductor because I am taking physics at my university. That's really impressive thing. Yes, my uncle and his story is very impressive. He's turning 80 next month, and I hope to see him again very soon. He should write a biography. He should write a story about his life. Einstein, what are you, MBTI? Okay. So, for those of you who are not familiar, there is a personality test. And let's see if I can find a visual. TMI test. Who is familiar with this personality test? So, my friend Einstein is asking me, what is my MBTI? I am ENTJ. E stands for extrovert. An extrovert, I will explain. I will read it. Okay. Oh, no. Extrovert are energized by people, enjoy a variety of tasks, a quick pace, and good at multitasking. Multitasking is when I have to do multiple or different types of activities and I can quickly do them. So that is a extrovert. So I'm at E for extrovert, N, N for intuitives. Prefer to focus on possibilities and the big picture. Easily see patterns, value innovation, and seek creative solutions to problems. So, my definition of intuitive means that I come to conclusions based on my feeling, not based on my brain. It is how I feel and what my body tells me. So I am intuitive. I am also a thinker. Thinkers tend to make decisions using logical analysis, objectively weigh pros and cons, and value honesty, consistency, and fairness. So a thinker is the opposite of I, which is of N, which is intuitive. So a thinker uses data and logic to come to a conclusion. It is not emotional. This is emotional. And lastly, I am a judger, J. Judgers tend to be organized and prepared, like to make and stick to plans, and are comfortable following most rules. So, judgers are people who like to plan and to stay organized. All right. So I am ENTJ. And if you do not know what your MBTI personality is, you can Google it or look it up online. You take a long test all about your personality, and it will tell you it's very accurate. So ENTJ, so look at all the different, these are all the different options. What's your personality type? So I'd love to know if you know your MBTI, put it in the comments here. So ENTJ is right here. Strategic, logical, efficient, outgoing, ambitious, independent, effective organizers of people, and long-range planners. So in other words, ENTJs are not, how do I explain? They are independent, so I do not need someone else to motivate me, and I like to keep things organized. Okay, so that's my MBTI. Fan Wang. Hello, Bo. I'm a Chinese. I knew you on the plat called, oh, that's a Chinese word. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to look it up afterwards. You were very nice. Well, thank you. Hello, Teacher Bo. How are you? I am doing well. How are you? Dimutu, hello. Alex, have you ever been in Barcelona? So the preposition here, Alex, you said in, it should be to. Have you ever been to Barcelona? I think you pronounce it Barcelona. And yes, I went to Barcelona in 2006. Yes. Oh my gosh, I just got all these new comments all of a sudden. Connie says, your uncle is very smart. He is a genius. He is brilliant. Amadeo, I joined to your canal, which is channel, a few weeks ago, and I'm watching all your videos right now. You have amazing style of teaching, very simple but useful. I appreciate your feedback. The way that I teach you guys English is the way that I want to be taught a foreign language. So just speaking to a friend, but a little bit slower. Luis Fernando, yes, was great. Connie, I enjoyed to hear your uncle's story. Vita Chen, hi sister, how are you going there days? So Vita, I'm doing well. Your question is understandable, but I think you meant, how are you doing these days? How are you doing these days? Toha, in normal conditions, semiconductor doesn't conduct electricity very well. Oh, I had no idea. Vita, I have gone back to school. There is no time to watch you on here for busy stuff. Well, thank you for joining, even though I'm sure you should be studying or doing some schoolwork now. So I appreciate you supporting me. Can you taking about your picture back there? Luis, I think you meant, can you talk about your picture back there? So this picture back here is by a street artist, a graffiti artist. If my husband was here, I would ask him because I forget who the artist is, but it says Hayes on there. And I like the art. It's my husband's piece of art that he purchased. I would like to have some more color in my room. So that's why I have my green plant and I'm waiting to hit 100,000 subscribers so I can put my plaque here. And I would like to put some color, like here or here. So I need to do a little bit more interior design. Gaetano, I really like the story you told. I could feel your emotion in those words. Thank you, Bo. You're very welcome, Gaetano, and I appreciate you listening to my story, but really it's my uncle's story. B. Jivan, love from India. Namaste, how are you? Mohammed, I think you are missing some comments. I might be missing some comments because I have a lot. So I am sorry if I'm missing comments. Minarina, hi from Paris. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? J'adore Paris. How do you say I miss Paris? It's Paris to how do you say it? Monk? Paris to monk? To Paris to monk. I think that means I miss Paris. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Toha, your story is very delightful and insightful as well. Those are excellent words that you use, delightful and insightful. Gaetano, yes, my city, Naples. Okay, so Naples, Neapolitan, similar. Good to know. What Karen? Happy Sunday, Teacher Bo. Good job. Thank you for joining. How are you? Good to see you on here. Sunil, hello, ma'am. How are you? What's up? Not much. How about you? Can you tell me about your lesson? What about you teaching? Okay, so you're asking, what am I teaching on today's lesson? Today, I talked about what I did last week, which is I took a kimchi making class. We also talked about different types of kimchi. We talked about my uncle's amazing story of how he moved to America and became successful. We talked about my personality type. And what else? Oh, so today, let's talk about today. Today, I'm going to watch American football. Who likes American football? I know it's not an international sport. Well, I know it is a little bit of an international sport, but it's not so popular yet. I'm watching my team hopefully win today because last week was their first game and they lost. Look, so Ravens, Baltimore Ravens hold on, is the name of my team. And this is a Ravens mascot. Mascot is the character of the team that represents the team. So I hope we win today. KH, please, how old are you? Your lessons are very interesting. I am 37 years old. JK Music, hello, I've designed a thumbnail for you. Oh, thank you for doing that. That is very kind of you. My personality type, ENFP. Nadir, ENFP. Enthusiastic, creative, spontaneous, optimistic, supportive, playful. These are all really great traits, Nadir. Can we call it a soft skill? Soft skill for which topic are we talking about? Please remind me. David, whatever we love you. Well, I love you guys very much. Learn with Mohit. Hi. Hi, Mohit. Nice to meet you. Sibel. Hey, teacher. Hi, Sibel. Radha. Oh, wow. What are you saying wow to? Um, Teacher Bo, you're doing a very good job. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. I guess I'm also an intuitive extrovert, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I can be an introvert at times, which is the opposite of an extrovert. An introvert is someone who likes to keep to themselves, um, private, prefer slower pace, um, tend to think things through inside your head, would rather observe than be the center of attention. I mean, I think I'm a little bit of everything, but according to my test, I'm more of an extrovert. Sunil, how was your weekend? My weekend is pretty good so far, and I'm happy that it is not over yet. Radha, hey, I am Indian. Namaste, how are you? Um, let's see. Justin, you look gorgeous as usual. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Nadir, oh, thank you, Nadir, for teaching me French. Paris me manque, which says, I miss Paris. Alex, what's your favorite country in Europe? I love every country that I've been to in Europe. I have the most and best memories in Greece because that is where I got engaged. And my husband and I had a lot of fun adventures in Greece. Mohammed, do you know I am from Pakistan and you are helping in English? Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Thank you so much for supporting me. Radha, hey, hi. um, let's see. Farid teaching me French. Would you say tu me manques? Paris tu me manques, that means you missed her. Ah, yes, thank you for correcting my French. Justin, I never remember the football rules. Me neither, because every time or every season I watch the games, I am amazed by the rules, and I feel like the rules are constantly changing. um, Nitish, I am losing consistency in learning English. I'm able to speak, but I am getting fear while speaking in public. My best piece of advice for you, for anyone who has a fear of speaking in public, is do not worry about what your audience or the other person thinks. You may never see that person again, and they will be understanding that you are in the process of learning English. So it would be unfair if the other person judged you because you are still a student. We are all students. So try not to worry about the other person when you are attempting to speak English. Who cares? Just try, because if you don't try, you will never learn. That is my piece of advice. Farid, both me and Nadir we are from Algeria. In South Africa or Southern Africa. Thank you for letting me know. The ultimate vlogs. I'm late. Happy birthday. Thank you. Who knows the term belated? belated. Happy belated birthday is what you could say to someone whose birthday has already passed. Belated birthday. Hold on. Belated. One moment. Hold on. Sorry. Here we go. So you could say, if someone's birthday passed, happy belated birthday. Belated. Who knows that word? That's a good word to know, actually. Louise, good luck to the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, good luck, please. They need it. um, I was watching India versus Pakistan cricket match. Oh, I've watched cricket before. I think that's interesting. So you are saying you watch um, the football match without knowing the rules and finish watching the whole match? Yes. I understand the gist of it, but the specific rules I don't always understand because sometimes there are rare rules that are spoken about. Nadir, North African, not South Farid. I was a little confused. I knew that Algeria is in Northern Africa. Nitish, I want to talk to people from home. Whom should I talk with? Is there any Discord you recommend or anything else? My first recommendation is practice shadowing. So you could watch my YouTube videos. You could change the setting to be a little bit slower if you would like. Turn on the caption, and then you will repeat what I say in a similar tone, in the similar speed. That's a really good free place to start. Louise, you're excellent teacher. Congratulations, following forever. Thank you so much, Louise. I really appreciate it. David, oh, David, thank you so much for the super thanks. That is so nice. I'm going to give you a heart for that. um, Ma'am, you know Hindi? No, no. I know namaste. Um, I I know a little bit of Sanskrit only because I've been taking yoga for 20 years, but I don't really know Hindi. Toha, wow, Ravens are a very famed team. They should win for sure. I hope so. I really hope so. um, Nari, hi, I love baseball. Do you know Shohei Otani? Yes, I know that he is a baseball player and he plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers and he is Japanese. One last question here, Nitish. What languages you know? I know English, I know a little bit of French, a little bit of Korean, and I know how to say hello and thank you in a lot of random words. Luis Fernando, tomorrow will be Independence Day in Mexico. I want to tell you, I think it is an interesting fact. Gracias. Muchas gracias. I appreciate you sharing a piece of your culture. Okay, I must go because my cat is a little bit sick right now. He vomited and his stomach hurts. So I have to go to the store and buy chicken and I have to boil it and cut it with some rice. And please pray that my cat feels better soon. His name is Louis. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful day or evening, and bye. See you soon.